Well, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Just wanted to talk about a few different things today, kind of do some updates on some stuff and talk to you guys about an app that I've been using lately that has been really helpful out on the tournament trail, especially on lakes that I haven't been to ever, or lakes that I kind of just fish every now and then for tournaments across the country. So first off, if you guys want to buy any of these hats, I have a few different colors left. Blue one that I'm wearing has been pretty popular. That one is sold out, but I've got khaki and white. We've got the blacked out one, and then we've got this one, which is like this one's actually black with white. I think I might have this also in navy with the white stitching. So if you guys want a hat, let me know. They are $25 plus $5 shipping. I'll drop my email down below, or you can DM me on Instagram, Facebook, whatever, to get in contact with me. And I've just been doing PayPal or Venmo for those for right now. Eventually I'll probably get a few different designs and set up a website, but these are kind of just the initial run on these hats. Next thing is upcoming tournaments. So just fished on Kentucky Lake, dropped the practice video, so check out that one. Got some pretty cool frog blow-ups, caught a few fish up in the bushes on Kentucky Lake flipping, frogging, so check that video out. Currently working on editing the tournament footage for that one. So that one will be out probably sometime next week. And then other than that, upcoming tournaments, I leave for Lake Eufaula for the next invitational here in about a week or so. And after that, have about a 2-week break and then head to back-to-back tournaments, fishing the Potomac River Toyota Series in June. And then right from there, I'll head up to Lake Champlain for the next invitational. So looking forward to those two tournaments specifically. Those should be really fun. Obviously Potomac, we won that tournament last year. It was later in the year, it was in September. This one's in June, so the grass is not gonna be as topped out, but there's always grass on Potomac, and it's really fun fishing the tidal fisheries there. So looking forward to that one. That one should be a lot of fun. And then we've got Lake Champlain, where they should be all over beds. Probably gonna be a lot of big smallmouth caught. And that one will just be fun in general. Champlain's just got a ton of fish in it, and it's fun catching those smallmouth. So just went on Tackle Warehouse and ordered a flogger for that event, because I think that one's probably gonna be an all-out smallmouth bedding tournament. But the next thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was the deep dive app that you've seen me using. So if you've watched any of my previous kind of practice videos, tournament videos, you guys have seen me use the deep dive app, and it's been extremely helpful to me figuring out where I'm gonna fish in these tournaments, especially on West Point Lake. It came in extremely handy. The lake had been pretty dirty, a lot of different water clarity changes there. So I was using the app to see what parts of the lake had dirty versus clean water, and then I can also look back at the data from the past several weeks on that clear and dirty water and see how long different creeks and areas of the lake had stayed clean or stayed dirty. And so I actually used that on the second day of the tournament to kind of figure out what areas of the lake had already had dirty water in them for long periods of time. And that's what I focused in on and made a huge comeback on that tournament. So that was definitely instrumental in that tournament. And then on Kentucky Lake, I was using it to figure out what pockets I wanted to fish up shallow, which ones it would recommend for me to go up into, and kind of look for bushes and shallow water fish to catch. And if you guys go watch my practice video, you guys have watched it, you saw that we got on some pretty good fish up shallow in some of those pockets via the deep dive app. And then there's all kinds of different things on here. We'll pull it up. Let's pull it up for Lake Eufaula, because it's the next place I'm gonna go to. So let's see what it has to say about Eufaula. All right, so water level, that's pretty integral on Eufaula. We don't want a low water level, so it's at full pool, so that should be really good. The fishing should be pretty decent based on that. We've got our current flow here. You can go the day or the week and look at that info, so that's pretty important info for Lake Eufaula. You want to know when that water is moving, because that could definitely determine whether they're biting or not. Then we can look at the wind effects, so we can see which banks the wind is hitting. So if you're going and fishing points, that could be really helpful. Or if you just wanted to find wind protected areas, that could also be pretty helpful. But the water clarity, this is the one that I've really used the most, traveling to these different lakes, because sometimes I want to fish dirty water, sometimes I want to fish clear water, kind of depending on what I want to do, what I want to target. And so we see Lake Eufaula, we can see the lower end of the lake here is where the clear water is. This creek right here you get into, it starts getting stained, and then towards the back of it you get into some dirty water. And then as we work our way up the lake, it starts to get a little bit more stained, and you can see up some of these creeks you get some dirty water. And then we can see, oh wow, so let's see, 2 weeks ago we had a lot of dirty water up here on the north end of the lake, and then back in these creeks, so probably a lot of rain. And actually 30 days ago, a month ago, the whole lake was relatively dirty. See this lower end of the lake that's clear right now, about a month ago was really dirty. So that's some good information to kind of put together a game plan when I'm going to the lake on where I want to fish. If I wanted to fish some clear water, then I would obviously start on the south end of the lake. If I really wanted to get into some dirty water, I would maybe go back into these creeks. And then if I wanted to fish stained water, I would focus on the north end of the lake here. So that's really good information. Water inflows. I haven't used this feature as much, but if you just got a heavy rain or something like that and you wanted to figure out where that rain is going to get dumped out into, where things might get dirty, or where some running water areas might be, you could take a look at that. I haven't really gotten a chance to use that too much, just based on the conditions in the lakes that we've been to so far this year. Bait tools is always kind of a good one to look at, just to get a general idea of some of the different baits I might want to throw. And then this is what I've used quite a bit on these lakes, just to kind of try to break them down. This is the best areas, so it'll highlight which areas should be the best based on the conditions and based on past tournament data. So right now it's showing us upper end in the back halves of creeks, and then it'll highlight which ones of those are the best. And so you can kind of go around, figure out what side of the lake you want to kind of go fish on a practice day based on this, and that's kind of what I do. So looking at this, it looks like it's recommending more so the northern end of the lake. So ideally I would probably put in somewhere mid-lake, somewhere maybe up north, and go run around into these creeks and see what's happening back in there. So that's a really good tool to utilize. And then if you go to the tournament patterns, it'll kind of tell you what to do in the different sections of the lake. So these are some of the highlighted areas. It'll tell you what to focus in on. And then let's just say I do want to go down to the south end in that clear water. Well, then I can go through here and check out the different tournament patterns that it's collected from the different areas of the lake. So really cool app. It is free to download. There's a paid version that'll give you access to more of this information, but overall there's a free version. So I'm gonna link that down below for you guys. And if you guys go ahead and download that app through my link, what I'm gonna do is give away 2 of these Bass Mafia Dangerous Swimmer swim baits. This is the brand new loaded edition. So just leave a comment down below if you guys follow the link to download it, or if you've downloaded the app already. Leave a comment, just any type of comment, just kind of letting me know that you guys have the app, that you downloaded it. And in about a week or so, I'll end up picking 2 winners. I'll just leave a comment under your comment to let you know you've won, and I'll send these baits out to 2 people that have gotten the app. So those are the updates for the channel. Just wanted to talk to you guys about the Deep Dive app a little bit more in depth. And if you guys want to order a hat, let me know. Download the app and get entered into the giveaway for this, and stay tuned for some more upcoming tournament videos. See you guys.